Hey everyone, thanks for being here today. So, right now, we're going to talk about the future of speaking, the augmented voice, navigating oral literacy, education, and creative expression in the AI revolution. So, we talk a lot about AI reading essays or making a picture, but what about how we actually speak? That's what I want to dive into today. We are not looking at the machine replacing us, but we are looking at how we can use them to level up our own communication. Let's get into it. So, defining AI oral literacy. AI oral literacy is the competency to effectively collaborate with synthetic systems to enhance human speech, storytelling, and public discourse. It goes beyond technical use. It is about the strategic orchestration of AI as a co-speaker and research partner. So, core component it is interactional competence, vocal authentication, and critical information verification. So, basically, this is not just about knowing how to open ChatGPT, Gemini, or so many AI out there. It is about a teamwork. Think of AI as your copilot when you are preparing a speech or a presentation. But to do this right, you need three skills. The first one, you need to know how to interact with it. And then you need to be able to tell what's a real force and what's a fake. And you absolutely have to fact check what it gives you so you don't end up spreading nonsense. The current landscape 65% of AI integration, the rise of synthetic voice. Current trend show that by 2026, over 65% of informational audio content will be partially generated or enhanced by AI engines. This creates an urgent need for the future generation to distinguish between automated data and human wisdom. Look at the year we are right now. Now, AI is everywhere. More than a half of the informational audio you hear, like a podcast, news summaries, TikTok voiceover, is touched by AI in some way. The big challenge for us as a student and future professional is not just finding information anymore, it's figuring out the difference between cold, automated data and actual, live human wisdom. Now, talking about framework, there is a literacy, the ability to prompt, decode, and critique AI generate oral content. And then education, transforming classroom into hubs of rhetorical debate and oral defense. Creativity, using AI as a creative mirror to amplify original human expression. And then ethic, the moral responsibility of maintaining authentic human presence. So, this whole concept on this pillar, we have to learn that language to talk to AI. We have to change how we learn in school. We can use it to boost our creativity. And above all, we have to stay ethical and keep it real. So let's break down in the mindset. And the first pillar is reimagining literacy. Literacy is no longer just reading, it is interaction. Speaker must now learn the language of the machine, like a prompting, like crafting verbal instruction for AI, then decoding, identifying AI bias and hallucination, and then synthesis, merging AI research with personal voice. So literacy used to mean just reading a book. Now it means interacting. If you want a good output from an AI, you need to give it a good prompt. You also need to spot when it's hallucinating, making things up. And finally, you need to synthesize. Don't just copy paste. Blend the AI research with your own natural speaking style. So it actually sounds like you. And then the second pillar is educational shift. The Socratic revival as a written assignment become easier to automate the oral exam, written as the gold standard of true understanding, like classroom as debating chambers, emphasis on left presentation skill, peer-to-peer rhetorical critique. This one hits close to home for us, since anyone can get an AI to write a decent essay in 10 seconds. Written work isn't the ultimate proof of knowledge anymore. Talking live is we are going to see a huge shift back to oral exam and live debates, where you have to stand up, look people in the eye, and prove you actually understand your stuff without a screen doing the work for you. Pillar number three, unlocking creativity. One is the infinite draft using AI to rapidly prototype tense version of a speech in seconds to find the best angle. And then style transposition, learning how to speak with the clarity of a poet or the logic of a scientist by studying AI pattern. And then creative resonance, AI handles the data structure, leaving the emotional soul to the human speaker. So AI shouldn't be the author of the speech, but the architect of its foundation. Some people think AI kills creativity, but it's actually the opposite. It is a massive shortcut for brainstorming. You can ask it for 10 different ways to start a presentation and pick the best one for you. Let the AI build the skeleton, the structure, the fact, but you have to bring the heart, the emotion, and the soul. You are the author. The AI is just the architect. Talk about the challenge, the authenticity gap. The core challenge is avoiding cognitive atrophy, over relying on synthetic voice until we lose the ability to think and speak for ourselves. True fluency is knowing exactly when to let AI lead and when to take back the microphone. But here's the catch. If we lean on this too much, on AI, our brain will get lazy. That's cognitive atrophy. If you use GPS every single day, you will forget how to navigate your own neighborhood. It's the same thing with the speaking. The ultimate skill is knowing when to use AI for help and when you need to shut it off and just be yourself. Talking about strategic roadmap in 2024, it is immersion, integrating AI assistant into standard research workflow. And then in 2026, the synthesis, universal AI literacy curricula in secondary and higher education. And then in 2030, mastery, the augmented speaker as the standard in global leadership. So, where is this all heading up? Think of this as a timeline. Back in 2024, it was all about immersion. It's getting used to using AI for basic research and daily tasks. But right now, in 2026, we are right in the middle of the synthesis phase. You're start to see this kind of literacy actually being integrated into university education, which make total sense for the kind of analysis and presentation we do in English class. Looking ahead to 2030, this will just be the norm. If you want to be a leader or a truly effective communicator, paying an augmented speaker won't just be a cool trick. It will be the expected standard. So we get into conclusion. We are not entering the age of machine, we are entering the age of the augmented human. Your voice amplified. So to wrap this all up, the main takeaway it is we don't need to be scared of AI taking over how we communicate. Instead of thinking of it is the age of machine where robot do all the thing. So think of it as an upgrade for us. It's all about making your out authentic human voice louder, clearer, and more impactful. AI is just the tool for the main even. So I think that's all. Thank you for your attention and thank you for your listening. So see you when I see you.